Hello everyone and welcome back to the Eric F1 YouTube channel for the F1 2022 My Team career mode. Here we're going to be doing a reduced career mode, as hard as possible, newcomer settings, and here is our livery, a red, white and black metallic livery. I think it looks quite nice. And as we go straight into qualifying, I want to talk you through the lap. So we go through into the final corner to start our lap, 50 seconds to go in a session. I'm going to go onto the main pit straight. These settings are a manual gearbox, no braking assist, just a racing line on to know where to brake, and that's how we go into turn 1, down into second gear. And I'm to be making up a little bit of time on the delta compared to the other lap, about a tenth or maybe half a tenth up. Go down into turn 3 now. Quite a tricky corner this, easy to get it quite wrong, down into third. And straight onto the pedal. And here into this left right hander, down to 5th, stay in 5th, then into this left hander, then down the hill to second gear. Then here comes one of the hardest parts. You can see how our livery looks really nice in the dark sky of Bahrain. As we go into the hardest corner of the racetrack, down into turn 10, you've got to get it quite right. We're going a bit on the curve, but it's alright, we're still making up a bit of time. We're 6 tenths up on our previous time. We are currently P21, so we do need to improve. I'm not too sure where Theo Porcher is, as he is our teammate for this career mode. Go down into 4th gear, through a very nice corner in 7th. We are using Red Bull powertrain units, and our main sponsor is Mono Paris, and of course our teammate is Theo Porcher. And so we go down into the final 2 corners, as the little kink is considered a corner. But here we go down into 3rd gear. Don't quite nail the apex as I want it to, but still 7 tenths up. Gonna go down into the pit straight. Where are we going to finish? Hopefully we move up a few spots, and it's P19. So P19, I think Theo finished ahead of us. I think he finished about P16. Here's the confirmation. Yep, P16 exactly. We come 19th. So here we go onto the formation lap, as this is new. Manual grid, right behind Ocon. Gonna line up. As I actually underestimate how far away the grid is, so I have to move forward a little bit, but it's green, so not too bad. So we go on to 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Alex Albon gets off to a decent start. We don't do too badly in the second phase of the start. Ocon quite slow off the start. Gonna go send it down the inside a little bit. There's our teammate on the left. We're going to go right next to him, side by side with our teammate. There's a little bit of contact there. We bang the wheels. It's quite not too much space there. Going to go behind our teammate. Can we make a move into the next corner? Follow on. He's enabled his ERS quite quickly. Going to go around the outside. Can we make a move? We go quite late, a little bit onto the dirty side of the track. Teammates next to us. But I think he's going to go out ahead of us, as we have some underbody damage that we've got from turn 1. Here you can see, I'm going to go for a little bit of a move, but nothing really. As we go down into turn 10, Sebastian Vettel is actually going to look for a move around the outside. There's a little bit of contact there. Not too much space for 2 of us, as we push him out wide, and we manage to make it into the next corner ahead of him in P14, so a few positions gain at the start. Here we go now. Sebastian Vettel is going to carry on putting the pressure, as it's actually 3 wide with Gasly getting involved as well. We go behind them. We're going to go ahead of Gasly here. We're going to follow on behind Vettel. We're losing a lot of time to cars ahead. We're going to go send it down the inside of Vettel. Hopefully he gives us the space. He does. Can we make it work? We can. Push him out onto the dirty side of the track, and there we are. As we go now onto lap 3, we've got Yuki Tsunoda on our inside. We're going to go into the inside, but he's going to have a slower line there. We're going to get a better exit as well. So we go on to now lap 5. Got still Yuki behind us. Bit of a quiet few laps, but now Yuki's going to go around the inside. Going to be on the outside. Can we keep it through? I think Yuki's going to go ahead. There's a little bit of contact. Yuki's gone through though, and we lose P12. We're going to go down to P13 now. Quite unfortunate, as actually Schumacher tries to go around the outside, as we don't get the burst of the exits. And Schumacher was trying to go for a move there. So now we go on to the end of lap 5, lap 6 now. This was our boxing lap. Schumacher on our inside into turn 1. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Down into second. We're going to leave him the room. Quite close to touching there, but we don't. And now we go ahead. still now into the run into the next corner. He's going to have DRS behind us. I'm not going to turn on overtake as I don't have too much. Can we make it stick, or is it going to be a repeat of the Tsunoda situation? And I think it is, as he's gone through this. It's the exact same situation where you make a bit of contact. We'll lose 2 positions in 2 laps, so not going too great with the pace right now. But let's hope we can keep up with them. So now we go on to the end of lap 6. This is where we are boxing in. And of course, my first ever time doing the turn-in, manual turn-in, you've got to click a button. There's Gasly right behind us, he's closed down. His tyre wear was quite bad towards the end of the lap. We're going to turn in now, and it's actually a late turn-in. 3-second pit stop, you can see here. A little bit of a problem with the back tyres, quite slow. Going to go out of the pits now. I believe we still come out ahead of Gasly, but you can see our teammate has gone ahead of us, who pitted earlier. And we are going to come out about 6 seconds behind him, so not too great there. As Gasly and Albon behind us with P20. There's still a few cars to pit onto the next lap. So you can see we've got Pierre Gasly down the inside. He's going to be able to make anything. I'm going to go around the outside a long way. Going to have DRS onto this next pit straight, as there are going to be a few cars coming out, namely Vettel, Latifi. There'll be Ocon up and Ricciardo up there as well. So we can at least come out ahead of Ocon as we do, and then we've got Ricciardo on hard tyres up ahead of us. He's going to be slow as the new tyre wear is very cold out of the pits. Just need to stay close with him. We don't have the DRS unfortunately. We're going to turn on the ERS. We're going to go around the outside into the inside of the next corner. Can we make it stick? We're going to go for a deep dive, but we make it into the next corner ahead of Daniel Ricciardo into P16. As now we go on lap 10, a little bit of no action between the few laps. We're now Pierre Gasly on our inside. Going to be around the outside, a better line than Pierre. Going to make it stick, and we're going to keep our position for now. But Gasly is putting on a lot of pressure on these last 2 laps because Ricciardo just lost pace to him. As the hard tyres aren't too quick around this track. As we go on to lap 11, Pierre Gasly in quite an unconventional spot. He's going to try to go for a move. We're going to go for the switchback. A little bit of the corner cut there, but we don't get a warning. As now you can see there's a little bit of contact on the straight into the next corner. Pierre Gasly on the outside now. There's a little bit of contact once again, but now Pierre will probably have the better run into the next corner. We're going to lose the position, fall down to P17. As now we go on to the next lap, Daniel Ricciardo around the outside. He's going to try to make something work. We've got Ocon there as well. Ocon down the inside. There's a little bit of contact there as well. It's too hard. There's not enough space for 3 of us. As Ocon goes through, we keep Ricciardo behind, but we fall down to P18. As until the end of the race, nothing really happened. Ricciardo didn't really have any chances, and that's pretty much it. We came P18. I believe Theo came either P16 or P14. We'll get confirmation at the end. Max Verstappen wins ahead of Carlos Sainz and George Russell in P3. But for our first race in Bahrain, P18 not too shabby. As you can see here, Theo P14, not too bad. It was quite a good race. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2. I hope you did enjoy. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.